like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
It's like, what's your name? Better than ass like that to blow the picture out the frame. Mommy stay reppin' whenever she step in. Shorty stay fly even during the recession. Long as the hilltop master dress. I don't care if it's top shelf or feel good to pay less. Shape of a bottle with the walk of a model. Damn, she so mean when she puffin' on that green. Maybe it's the jeans or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's me or maybe it's you or maybe it's the Jimmy Choo. Lil' mama stay bossin' whatever it take. From New York to Texas on up to Salt Lake. Even at the market, it's like the red carpet. Everywhere she goes like a fashion show. See, I'm a go-getter and she a go-getter. Got ice as cold as winter day, you leave your chick with us. Come on.
Heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like your confidence, sexiness, all of that is evident. Stepping real smooth like you stepping for the president. Heel hit the ground, body started settling. Ass started shaking, I almost gave you some medicine. Body looking delicate, smooth, elegant. Perched in them heels, relaxing like a pelican, yeah. Girl, you know I like to win. Body looking like a S, watch it as it bends. Go ahead and snake, move like a python. Body too sexy, girl, leave them lights on. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know I got the right one, baby. Ray Charles. She rockin' Christian Louboutins, all those pouting. Hard as a mountain, body arched, squirting like a fountain. Once, even twice, but tell me who's counting heels.
It's on me still. See, I be climbing up them hills like Jack and Jill, but I ain't shooting for no water. Nah, it's more like a son or a daughter. I ain't got a spoiler. Lil' mama pay her own bills, homie, you bet that. I just get behind her and tell her to back. Bend over slightly and give it a tap. He'll sending me Morse codes, tell me to tap that. Twisted in the head, got me twisted like a dread. Take them heads over heels and put them heels over head. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shorty bout bread, and if you think the cat's bad, just look at that ass. In the East Coast, they be like on the real son. In the South, they be like, shorty got a fat one. In the Midwest, lil' mama go fed. In the West, she be jerking all over the bed. Come on.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
Me. What it do? We are back with another banger. I appreciate everybody for coming through, stopping through to say what's up. If you can, please drag your finger across that like button. It would help a lot. At least that's what they say. I don't know. It just made me feel all good and warm and fuzzy inside. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get with a little bit of housekeeping real quick. If you come in, if you're new, man, please sub. Also hit the notification bell to let you know when we go live and all that good stuff. Also hit the like as well. It's supposed to help out the algorithm. That's what they say. I really don't know. But it just, yeah, please. The donation, also donations in the description too if you want to donate. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I got to find it real quick. There was an individual by the name of DJ, and I was messing up my guy's name. I would think I was saying Deja, but it was actually DJ who donated on the last podcast. So I want to make him the sponsor, which it was not 10. Let me correct that real quick. He actually donated 20. So we're going to go ahead and change that real quick. and put him up there for this time since I did mess up last time. I apologize, DJ. Thank you for supporting the stream. I really, really do appreciate it. Also, if those that don't know, if you donate to the stream, it'll be used to, thank you, baby, to get the stream up and running as far as just new equipment, things like that, to make it a smoother and more enjoyable flight. You feel me? So before we get ready to send off into the skies, let me please welcome my first guest of the day. He goes by many names, but we gonna call him Young Trap. Never mind the Black Sunflower. That is not Black Sunflower. That is Trap. We gonna give it up for Trap smoking on and on and on again. The boy does not stop. I tell you what, man. Nice to see you. Trap, and we're gonna go to the next one. I'm sorry, I think all the names are gonna be messed up on this, but I will let you know who it is. That is not Goose Prophet. That is K Emil in the building. AK, and this is not Trap. This is actually Vanessa. Hey Vanessa, how you doing? And we also have Steve G, was in the same position for the longest, so his name never changed. What up, Steve G? How's everybody doing today? So let me go ahead and go through this list real quick to let you guys know what is going on and who you have in your presence as we speak right now. Let me see if I can change that. Okay. All right, so it wants to have a little bit of technical difficulties right now, but we're going to keep the show moving. All right. You feel me? Trap, man. This is Trap for those that do not know. Let me tell you a little bit about Trap. You can find him on his handle, Trap LLC, on Twitch, where he does a myriad of different things. He plays GTA, Call of Duty, and other cool things. Matter of fact, he even has his own podcast that's called When Bosses Speak Podcast. He just had a show last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week or this weekend, and it was a great, phenomenal show. It was a little glitchy. We all got the technical issues. So I know as a content creator how crazy and how chaotic that could be. However, he put it together quite nicely, and I believe that he released another one to let you know exactly what you guys had missed in the first one. And let me tell you, it was fantastic. So you can find those also on Facebook. Also, he's on Instagram as well. Put in to Rise Above Poverty, and you can also get events and clothing. And again, this is Trap LLC, to Rise Above Poverty, on Instagram and Facebook. How are you doing today, my good guy?
Man, I'm just blessed and happy to be here.
Man, I am so happy. I'm so happy to have you here, man. You are so cool right now. I'm feeling your Blade vibes right now, man. You seem real ready.
Like you, man.
Hey, I appreciate that. I am nowhere near as cool as you are. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to K Emil. Thank you, K Emil. Now we gotta get your thing together because I think you do got some projects coming up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
don't ask me when, because I don't know yet.
All right, that's all.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I promise you. I'm working out some kinks right now.
All right. Well, shoot, when I know, y'all gonna know. So be prepared. We're gonna let you know exactly what's going on around here. And then we have the lovely Vanessa holding it down for the one time. How you doing, Vanessa?
I'm doing it. Hey, y'all.
Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you here again. We missed you. I think was you here last time? Oh, I think it's cutting out a little bit.
Not last.
Okay. Because you're on the job right now, holding it down, right? You doing your thing, and you coming out and still supporting. So it might jump in and out.
Pay my bills.
I hear that. So she doing her thing. She holding it down, so she might come in and out. But we're gonna keep it moving and see if see what she got going on over there. Now we're gonna run over and jump right over here to my man Steve G with the nice cold cup. If you don't know about him, you about to find out right now. You can find him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope at DizRizTV. Also on Twitch at Twitch TV or .tv /DizRiz. Other channels are DizRiz Entertainment, DizRiz Boondocks Review, DizRiz TV, all over here on YouTube. Other things he does is digital cinematography. He actually got a degree from Full Sail University for digital cinematography. So hit him up, man. Let him know what's good. He does it all. And don't forget, my dude also has that merch you can find at DizRizEntMerch.com. Please check it out. It's still cold weather, and it makes a great gift. You got all of them, right? You got the winter, you got the summer, you got everything for every season, right?
Yeah, somewhat. I just got to work on my summer stuff, but yeah, somewhat. I got spring, winter, and fall right now.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You be holding it down. So please go over there and check it out, man. You got any new projects? Anything you need to talk about over here?
Not really. Just working on these review videos. That's it. Trying to push those out for 2023. That's about it. So, the last one is doing pretty good right now. It's very informational in regards to working with editing machine and so forth. So that was my first one, but that won't be the last.
Man, I hear that. Man, y'all have no idea what y'all in for. So stay locked and check out all his channels and what he's got going on. This is a busy man who does a lot of things, man. So and he also offers services, if I'm not mistaken. So hit him up, see what's good with it. So we're gonna go ahead. Thank you for the likes too. I see we got 4 likes in the building. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and rock and roll and get into this thing. It's been a while. I have been out of the game. I did come on last time, however, it was a freestyle type of event. So now I got it all structured up again. So now I got to get back into the routine of dealing with the structure of it all. But we're gonna go ahead and make it do what it do. All right. So let me see. We're gonna go ahead and get into that thing called the icebreaker. Right. We're gonna go ahead and jump on over there. So I'm gonna start with you, Trap Man. I'm gonna ask you. Africa. Come on, man. Let them know. Shit, I don't give a shit. Let them know. Africa.
Y'all still on it.
We on it. We never got off of it. I don't know what you're talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this thing. I'm gonna start off with you first, Trap. The question is what is something interesting about you that we wouldn't know just by looking at you?
I would guess you wouldn't know that. Shit. I would say my ambition. Well, nah, you'll know my ambition. You'll know my confidence by looking at me, especially if you're in the same room with me. But something you wouldn't know is I care for other people like deeply, like really, really fucking deeply. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at me, or that might be something you might not get off the rip, but after a conversation, it's something you'll definitely feel.
All right, man. They say you gonna know this pimping. All right, so K-Emil, what is something interesting about you that we wouldn't know just by looking at you?
That I'm really a humble person. I'm really timid. I'm not as loud like most people would think that I am, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay, that's how we starting off. Okay, that's how we starting off 2023. Okay, cool. We have been on here long enough to know the K that we see. Yes, I'm pretty sure you are. Nice, shine, Timmy.
No, I'm much okay. I'm much more intelligent than people take me off to be.
I think you're a very intelligent person, so I don't believe that at all. But yes, I don't buy the timid. I don't buy none of that shit.
I am.
Yeah. Look, Steve laughing. Steve look, he knows you the most. See, look, that's terrible. But we're gonna let it roll with it. For those that don't know it, we're gonna let it slide. But yeah, Vanessa, I'm gonna come to you now. What is something interesting about you that we wouldn't know just by looking at you, ma'am?
I don't know. I'm shy at first, but I really talk too much.
We know that too. Come on, man. We know this. What are you talking about?
People don't know that?
People do know that. Anybody? Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe.
See, I didn't even know that. See,
Are you kidding?
Right.
nope, I got your back, Vanessa. I didn't
Wow.
even know that.
Wow.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
put up some
Well, she
montages.
haven't been on here that often,
That's
so
the only reason why
Right.
That's the only reason why we
How would
haven't
I
heard
know?
her. We haven't heard her because she ain't been on here.
Lord.
She be going. She know. We know you be going off, but we playing this game of being shy today, so we gonna let it slide. Let me guess, Steve, you shy too?
I'm shy as hell, dog. I'm shy as hell.
Everybody
No.
shy, man. Ain't nobody shy, man. So, Steve, man, I want to ask you the question formally. What is something interesting about you that we wouldn't know just by looking at you, good sir?
Just by looking at me, I would say I watch soccer, dude. I watch soccer. I really
Yes.
watch
Really?
European football. I
You
do.
like
I
soccer?
do. Yep.
Okay,
Yep. I watch
that's
soccer.
what's up.
I don't
Like
want to tell
Messi.
you. I don't want to tell you business, but not only does he watch soccer, but he also plays the FIFA, I think, game as well, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't played it since 2020. I think 2020 was the last one. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's the first time I found out. I was like, "You playing what? what is a FIFA? What the hell is a FIFA over here, man? What is going on, my guy?" But yeah, man, he
Hey,
definitely
I
does
try to
that.
get into all sports, man.
Yeah, because he like I said, he got the game channel. He does a lot of different games. So from sports
Yeah,
to
I know.
racing to first person shooter. Yeah, K no, and you still ain't got in on us on that Call of Duty either. So we still gonna be looking
I
for you.
gotta set it up, okay? I'm slow at it right now. I gotta set everything up. Y'all forgot.
I hear that. I hear that. Hey, DJ in the building. What it do, man? I know I messed up yesterday. I did not, or not yesterday, but last week I did not see your dono, man. So I wanted to come through and say thank you for that. I had your name up there, but now I messed it up.
It's still up there. It's still up
Um,
there.
okay, and then I think it was an H at the end. Yeah. For being the show sponsor, man. I appreciate you so much for donating last time, man. I forgot to put it. I didn't see it. I seen it later on after the show, so I was like, man, let me put it up here and thank them as well. Also, there's a cash app up there if anybody wants to donate to the stream. Feel free to. If not, it's all good. Just go ahead and hit that like though. That is a requirement because that's free, so you got to hit that one. You don't have to, man, but it helps. All right, so Steve, we're gonna go ahead and start this one off with you before everybody start cursing me out. I seen somebody hit it. Appreciate you. All right, so the next question is going to be, what's the next question? What show? Africa is the answer, but the question is what show do you remember most from your childhood, good sir?
The Cosby Show comes to mind, but different strokes. Different
Okay.
strokes, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
those
I was actually looking at that the other day.
some classics, man. Some classics. Okay. Vanessa, what are you eating over there, man? That is looking good.
I made some roast.
Oh man. Oh man, that looks so delicious. What is the show that you remember most from your childhood?
It was like a whole bunch of cartoons. Like, As Told by Ginger was one of my favorites. All Real Monsters. Like all the little 90 cartoons. I really miss them.
Not Real Monsters. That was the GOAT. That and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
That was my
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Oh, and then they made it into a show. I was like, yo, because I mean, I think I was reading the books first.
The
And then
book was better.
yeah, I hate to
Yeah.
read, so as you can see, I can't read if you listen to Ashanti. But yes, and me read. He just listens to me read. You can tell I can't read. But yes, of course, Kay. Before I get to you, good ma'am. Let me see what DJ says. It's all love. Appreciate it, y'all. We watching out here in Seattle, Washington. Appreciate you, my guy.
Okay.
Appreciate
All
you.
right.
I actually was out there and
We done made it to Seattle.
you know what I'm saying? I was out there in Seattle. I had to do like a little TDY over there. It was a pretty cool place. I think it was like misty and rainy a lot, but it was a real cool vibe over there. That was back when the Sonic still existed. So that's how far back that was. Kay, what show do you remember from your childhood?
I'm gonna piggyback off of Steve, and I'm gonna say A Different World.
Okay, a different world on that one. And Trap, man, what show do you remember most from your childhood?
Shit, bro. I watch a lot of cartoons, bro. Like, shit, I'm a SpongeBob kind of dude, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm a SpongeBob
SpongeBob.
kind of nigga.
SpongeBob
Shit,
still
proud.
on.
I'm a proud family nigga.
It,
Like, what?
Proud family.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Like
Proud
a
Family was
motherfucker.
good.
Then, but if I'm not watching that, bro, like I know a lot of people was on like Martin real hard, you know what I'm saying? But I was watching reruns of Wayne Brothers, like what? Like that's my comfort
Yeah.
show right there. Martin, my comfort show too, but like Wayne Brothers, man, that's it.
Yes, I had the joy of this young man staying with me, and yes, it stayed on that channel, man. I just I hated it so much, but it was good shows, man. That was a good show, Wayne's brother, man. So I'm gonna come back to you, Trap. What person from history would you add to Mount Rushmore?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Ooh, he was right there on it. Just pow, straight off the hip. All right,
Hey,
K.
he took the words out of my mouth,
Man,
G.
man,
He took
he
the
didn't
words out
stop.
of
I
my
know,
mouth.
right? Dang, gotta find somebody else.
Look,
Shoot.
yeah. He ain't give you no time to think either. Kay, what person from history would you add to Mount Rushmore?
Hold on. I don't know. To Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't. Honestly, I really don't see nobody but Malcolm X making a big impact like that that deserves to be put on Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm
Okay.
quite sure other people might differ from my opinion, but I mean, I'm just saying, like,
You can say the same thing if
I don't know.
it's all good.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to say,
All right.
I'm gonna have to agree with Trap and say, Malcolm X.
All right, bet that. Vanessa, if you could add one person from history, who would you add to be on Mount Rushmore?
Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. Okay. I hear you. All right, pimping over there.
Okay, yeah.
Steve G, let me ask you as well. What person would you add from history to Mount Rushmore?
Hey, Trap took the words out of my mouth with Malcolm X, but I have to say my father, man. God rest his soul.
All right, man. That's what
Yeah,
I love to hear. Right
yeah.
there. All right.
My cousin, yep.
All right, give it up. Yeah. That's a great answer right there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move to the final question. It's gonna be starting off with you first, Steve. It's gonna be, where is your favorite vacation spot, good sir?
The country and continent of Africa. No.
Africa.
Hey, you know what? All jokes aside, like being in the military, just tours going everywhere. But out of all the places that I visit, definitely Florida. Orlando was dope. You know what I'm saying? I went down there for graduation, and then we had actually a mission down there as well, and it was dope. I loved Orlando.
Okay. Yeah, man. I wish we could have graduated together, man. It would have been a good turn up scene right there. Vanessa.
Hey, they would have took our diplomas right
Dude,
back.
you ain't lying. Hey, they would have, like in high school. Hey, if y'all act up, we ain't giving y'all your diploma. That would have been us right there. Vanessa, where is your favorite vacation spot, ma'am?
I would say Florida too, since we like right up the street from Florida. I'm on the coast, and they have some beautiful, beautiful water. Until I can go out of the country.
Now, all that beautiful, beautiful water that you speak of, I'm just wondering, are you getting into that water?
Am I getting? Oh, this water
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
This water looks so nasty. No,
Yeah.
never.
The good old Gulf Coast water. You know what I'm saying?
It looks just like coffee. Did y'all see it when you came?
Yeah, we was
Ew.
out there.
It looked just like coffee, y'all. It was real nasty.
Yeah. With a mixture of seaweed and the
Every
smell of
other day
salt.
they got a warning saying it's a flesh-eating bacteria in the water.
That's delicious. That's
See,
delicious right there. Yes. So,
We'll
Kay,
take a shower in that.
with all that great information, Kay, that we just received about the water out there, where is your favorite vacation spot, ma'am?
Where I would like to go on vacation, I would like to go to Belize.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice right there. Okay.
So, I mean, if y'all didn't get it, I've never been on any type of vacation before. I have a wish list.
Yet. You haven't been on one yet. It's coming.
Yes.
I'm feeling it. Trap, good sir. It look like you on vacation every day, but I'm gonna ask you, you know what I'm saying,
I
where
know,
is
right?
your
Look at
favorite
them.
vacation spot to go to, good sir? I think you're muted, good sir.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, man. Life is a vacation, my guy.
Yeah, man. Live it up.
Based on the places that I have went and I have not vacated in Florida, I would say LA, bro. I fucking love Los Angeles, bro. When I go down
Yeah.
there, the
I
people
mean,
I know, the people I meet, where I stay, the hospitality, like it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm a different person out there.
I love it because I know you used to travel to a lot of places out there. I know you was Colorado too. Was a good spot for you as well. But yeah, I think you really expressed how much you had loved that West Coast vibe. So yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Thank you for whoever hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and kick it off with a few of the next yes sir. I see what you're drinking on. Over there, sir. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. What's that, Kay?
I was saying, I'm surprised he ain't got no plate over there.
You know what I'm saying? Don't watch. He gonna pull it out.
I lost
Okay,
30
I thought you
pounds.
gonna pull it out
I'm
from
trying to keep
underneath the desk. He was just gonna be like, here you go. You want it? There you go. I got it. Yeah, crab legs and all kind of stuff on there.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing. I know Vanessa only has a short limited time, so I want to get at least one of these things out there to you, Vanessa, before you have to get up out of here. So the first one that we're gonna start with is going to start with a terrible event that has happened involving I believe it was a 13-year-old, 16-year-old, 13-year-old. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the clip real quick, and then we'll come back on the other side and talk about it.
An unidentified homeowner confronted and shot the 13-year-old child after claiming the child was breaking into vehicles along the street. According to the report, he was shot multiple times. The 13-year-old was identified by police as Karen Blake of Northeast DC. Police confirmed that Blake was a student at Brooklyn Middle School. Investigators said when officers arrived at the scene, they found the homeowner performing CPR. There was no indication that Blake was armed. Blake was taken to an area hospital after the shooting and later pronounced dead. The Metropolitan Police Department said the shooting happened around 3:56 a.m. on the 1000 block of Quincy Street, not far from the middle school.
Yeah, all right, so crazy event, man, that unfolded and took place right then and there. Apparently, the person I think last I seen was, I don't think they were identified, but they were said to have worked for the city, but they're not a cop or anything like that. So we got a 13-year-old who's hanging with people late nights and apparently was, or at least alleged to be breaking into cars and stuff like that. Trap, man, I'll start with you, man. He's 13 years old, was 13 years old. And he was out, as at a late time of night, supposedly, or allegedly robbing cars, man. Why was he at 13 out that late?
Bro, I mean, bro, nowadays, bro, kids just be out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no curfews in the household, things of that nature. I was outside myself, you know what I mean? Late, you know what I mean? So at 13, I wasn't out that late. But So like there's no excuse for why he was out that late. You know what I'm saying? He should have necessarily had his proper parental guidance to kind of, you know what I'm saying, come in that situation. Now, if it's a kid who just, you know what I'm saying, he just left home, abandoned home, and just went out to try to figure shit out on his own, you know what I'm saying? Then then that's what that is. But like, I don't think any kid should be out that late at no 13 years old. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Same question in the UK. Why was he out this late? I mean, I don't know if it was school night or not, but just you wouldn't think that this would be the time that a 13-year-old. Most people wouldn't think that it's the time that a 13-year-old should be out and about, especially if he was doing the things they were saying. Not to say that does deserve the death part of this, but why was he out this late?
People that's over 40, y'all remember those TV commercials that used to come on at midnight asking where your children was at?
I think I do.
I'm serious. I mean, because for the simple fact is, he is 13 years old. His parents is to blame for every bit of this. They should feel the pain of them losing this child because ain't no way a 13-year-old supposed to be in the street robbing, trying to steal anything from anybody. If he had the correct parental guidance, he wouldn't have his butt out there. His butt would be in the bed getting ready for school the next day
Yeah.
or already asleep.
Yeah. No,
I have sympathy for the family, but I don't have sympathy for the family because for the simple fact is, if y'all would sit up there and be in y'all child business instead of giving them all the freedom in the world that they can have at the age of 13, ain't no freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
not
I mean,
on these sides.
I'm upset. I'm upset about it as a parent.
Yeah.
Because for the simple fact is, I know I couldn't even step foot outside once the street lights came on.
Yeah.
At no 13.
Nope. I definitely concur on that one because I know I seen a shadow walking from the distance coming my way very hastily one time when I came. I stayed out a little too long playing ball out there at the street lights.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I got a lesson on that one, and I ain't never did that one again. But why?
They need to go back to it.
You feel me? Vanessa, why was he able to be out this late? Was this the one off of where he was able to sneak past his mother, or was she not paying attention, or were they friends or what? I mean, like, how? I know that's all speculation, but what was he doing out that late?
Just to piggyback off of Trapping K, I just felt like he didn't have any parental guidance. I don't see no kid just going out doing the stuff he was doing one time, like sneaking past a parent one time, or maybe, his mom works and he just, she wanted him to stay in the house and he just gets out at night. Who knows? But I hope that's the case and not that, they just neglected the boy.
Yeah.
But that would say that she goes to work and the little boy be in the house by himself, which, you know what I'm saying? CPS.
That right there. Yeah. That's that right there.
All day.
Could be a crime as well, depending on who's looking. So yeah.
We used to have to stay at home by ourselves.
Hey, it was a different time back then. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't going outside.
We were latching kids.
We weren't even opening the door.
No
you feel me?
or no phone.
We would be
no phone,
quiet. No phone, no nothing. It wasn't until we
use
got
the microwave.
Yeah, microwave. We knew how to use the mic. We knew how to cook full course meals when I was young. I was out there getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different breed, Steve. Nowadays, the kids that from where we were, because we were able to stay by ourselves and knew the rules and follow the rules. We had more fear of what would happen if we didn't. Opposed it seems like more than some of the kids nowadays, man. So why, in your opinion, why was he out? Why was he out that late?
Man, I think it was like lack of supervision, like the panel just said, like lack of supervision, man. And I was thinking maybe, like Vanessa said, that maybe his mom, or he has a single parent household and the mother works, and maybe that particular day, you know what I'm saying, she was at work that night, or she got in late and was tired and went to sleep, and so he snuck on out, or stayed at a friend's house, or whatever, and their parents wasn't watching them. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact, like he should have been supervised. I remember back speaking on the 40-year-old club. I remember back in the day, the police used to be rolling the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
you know
know
what I'm
what
saying?
I'm
I get it. They got a lot of stuff going on now that they probably not even occupied or preoccupied with that. But back in the day, they used to roll the blocks. You know what I'm saying? If you was outside,
saying?
you know, under 16 at 8 o'clock, they're like, where you live at? You know what I'm saying? They riding down on you.
Curfew.
And
And
took you home.
you know, and curfew, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, I think we were talking about something similar to this earlier in the week or whatever. It's just this generation just done went to shit. You know, they didn't through all the morals that our grandfathers and grandmas, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
put instilled in us. Like it did a whole 180, just went totally backwards. And there's nobody, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
regulating their kids anymore. They give them an iPad or an iPhone and tell them to shut up, sit in the corner. Now
Yeah.
they learning from, you
Hmm.
know, from social media and everything that's going on. So lack of supervision, that's the answer.
I hear that. I hear that. Yeah, man. And I
Hmm.
mean, it's just a terrible situation all over because I'm pretty sure the guy probably didn't seen this happen and he was like, not anymore. You know, because I was in a similar situation like that. I don't know if you remember, Steve. That go ahead.
No, I was just thinking about like they said apparently they said that it was two more individuals with him and they
Yes.
took out running.
Mm.
Maybe he was like Omar Epps on Boys in the Hood type shit. He was
Mm.
like, let me out, let me out. Like he was scared probably. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't about that life. Like his school said that he was a scholar and all this other stuff. So maybe he was the scared one and he didn't run and he was like, fuck it. You know, adult talking to me, let me respect him. Fuck around, get shot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what I was thinking. I just want to say that.
Yeah. I could see that as well. But I mean, you know, it was a situation where I think a while back, man, little kids was going through the cars and they were taking stuff. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, you have certain rights to defend life and property, but you still have to answer that question of because most likely it's going to be some kids doing it. Is this what you want to happen? You know what I mean? So you definitely have to ask that question as well. So with that being said, Steve, I'm gonna come right back to you and ask why, if indeed this is going down the way that they said, why are these young kids choosing theft over a job?
Uh, I'm gonna speak on personal past experience. Listen to the old heads or the OGs in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the thing is, at 13, you only gonna get juvie, as long as it's not like capital murder or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be out in no time, type deal. You know what I'm saying? So they just listen and trying to be cool, trying to fit in, and then they get stuck in the situation, and then they're like, "Damn, I done messed up." You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, but off of what was that ATL? He said this is big boy business, right?
Oh yeah,
Around that
this
time, this is
big
big boy
grown man
business.
business,
Yeah,
boy.
grown man
Grown
business
man
around here
business.
around this time. So you might run across some grown man activity. So with
Exactly.
that being said, Vanessa, why theft instead of just going out and getting a job?
I just think to piggyback off what Steve said, like they think it's cool that fast money, plus they get brownie points for being a hood rat. But basically, yeah,
You was out there robbing people
I
back in the
can't say
day
what I
too, wasn't
wanted
you?
to say.
I could have swear you was out there robbing folks, wasn't you? I still looking for my $5. She robbed me one time and she had a little mask on. It's like, I know that's you, Vanessa. Give me my goddamn $5 back.
Before COVID. Before COVID.
Yeah, before COVID. Yeah, had the mask on for the pandemic. Trap, man. Same thing, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. And you know, what would make this youth the youth of today seem to gravitate towards, you know, these type of activities versus the going out and just working.
Poverty, that's definitely one.
Okay.
I believe a situation of poverty uh, is sometimes can bring you down to where you start questioning what to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially at such a young, impressionable age. You know what I mean? But also to what Steve was saying, just bad guidance, bad OGs, bad maybe, you know what I'm saying? Again, wealth is taught. And a lot of parents, especially like black people, we don't know wealth. We don't teach wealth, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we kind of teach poverty, you know what I'm saying? In the sense, if we're not teaching wealth, we're teaching poverty. And with that being said, it's kind of in the sense like, man, you got a kid and he's 13. You can't work until you can't get a work permit till you what, 15? So it's like now he can't even legally necessarily work. So if your parent, you ain't even got it like that, you just ain't got it. You just got to look at the dude with the new shoes come to school every new release. You know what I'm saying? While you still wearing your brother's hand-me-downs. Like that's just what it is. And that'll get to you to where you feel and you see these music videos, you hear these rappers, and you're not understanding that that's not really the life they live in, and that's just kind of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily know how that bridge between that false reality and actual reality, especially at that young age. You get these situations, especially when you don't have the people leading them in the right way, but instead lead them in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like this is going what you get. You know what I'm saying? And then they head, yeah, they think, okay, you know what I'm saying? It could be an easy come up, or like Steve said, the OG would be like, you're gonna get a slap on the wrist. The whole time that cop might think you 18, you might lose your life.
Big boy business, man. Big boy business. A grown man business. Okay, before I get to you real quick, I want to check out the chat and what the chat is saying. Black Sunflower saying adrenaline rush they probably do it for no reason. What's that? To be honest.
To be honest.
All right, I'm not good on the short text, but to be honest, if it goes past LOL, I'm lost. Man, you know I can't say your name, dog. Come on, man. That's my homeboy. All right, that's my cousin right there. The prophet. I would say the problem is they don't listen to the OGs. I believe that's what Trap and Steve was saying as well. We got Black Sunflower again says musical influence. Right on. And Black Sunflower again say it's a lot. I feel like as a community, we mind our business too much. Yes, it was no such thing as minding your business back in the day, because Miss Shirley would definitely tell on you in a heartbeat if she seen you out there doing something that you wasn't supposed to be doing. So I definitely had to agree with that.
She'll whoop you first.
She will whoop you, and then you got to get another one when you get home. So yes,
yeah, she sure would.
Yeah, and then she gonna get thanks. She gonna say thank you. They gonna say thank you for doing it, and they gonna beat your ass when you get back to the crib. So Kay, I'm gonna ask you why are they doing theft instead of just going out and working and getting a job? I know Trap said they were 13, so you gotta get work permits. However, I know kids that were selling lollipops before they could even get a permit to work at all.
In
right?
certain places, they making them kids get licenses now, business licenses now for selling stuff outside.
Hey, we still hustle though.
You know,
we still got. So if you are willing to break the law that way, I think you would get a little bit more sympathy, because there was an individual who they got caught. This when the Karens was going on, and I think they were trying to sell like hot dogs or something. They got called on it. So yes, they were against the law on selling those things. However, people pitched in to get them licensed and get them go through the right avenue to get that dream job that they were doing. So with that being said, where there is a will, there is a way. Why are they willing to go that way? Okay.
Because they want the quick, fast money. You know, I could get this much if I do this, but if I sit up there and establish a little small business and take my time and build it the right way, it's going to be much slower than it is me sitting up here robbing and stealing, and I get the largest amount at a much lesser time than I would, doing the other things. So, and then people glorify crime now. That's all you see on social media is, crimes being glorified, and kids, they take into this thinking, oh, this how you, become rich. This how you, cause everything, I'm sorry, us as a black people, we glorify the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
We glorify, not all of us, I'm not saying it's all of us, But the ones that,
Vast
I
majority.
mean, we glorify prostitution, we glorify theft, drug use, drug dealing. We glorify the most immoral things
Strippers.
ever, and it shouldn't even be like that.
That was a wink to you, Steve. I got glasses on, but you couldn't see it. Yes, I definitely do agree with you, Kay. That is 100% true. I think so, man. I think that's 100% true. I'm going to go ahead and hit up Black Sunflower says there's adults who choose theft over jobs. That is 100% correct, and they do have the ability to go out and get jobs. So I think, yes, it could be a mentality like a lot of the panel was
Mm.
saying as well. So, Trap, I'm gonna come right back to you, good sir. Like I said, yeah, I think he said he left a mother behind and some siblings behind. Again, it's tragic that the kid lost his life doing those things. Playing in the big boy lane, man. Real talk. Trap, man, could this have been prevented? And if so, how do you think it could have been prevented?
Guidance, supervision, um, but more so guidance. You know what I'm saying? Really a combination of both, to be honest. But what the guidance does is kind of like I said. You know what I'm saying? If he was kind of taught to do things the right way, then maybe he'll do so. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, you know what I mean, you have single parents, you know what I'm saying, who don't even know the proper way to teach those kind of things because they don't know themselves, to whereas it leaves a lack of knowledge for that child. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, with that lack of knowledge and them being in that cave, there's other people that's in that cave who's been there longer, as such as the OGs, who's also going to lead them how to stay in that cave longer and not necessarily how to get out. You're going to come across 10 OGs to tell you to do the wrong thing necessarily before they tell you to do the right. You know what I'm saying? I've never necessarily heard anybody say, hey, start a business. I never necessarily heard, you know what I'm saying, somebody tell me, hey, start doing these other things until I started pretty much started to think, is there another way? You know what I mean? But that's until I got older. You know what I mean? At 13, I'm not even thinking like that. That's not even in my face. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just a lack of guidance. If I had a business owner as a parent teaching me, it's not against the law for, you don't have to be any age to own an LLC. You know what I'm saying? You can come out the womb and have a trademark. You know what I mean? So like there's certain things that you can sell, water, candy, we can sell all of these things. I can teach you how to go down and buy it wholesale. I can teach you how to sell it for retail. You know what I mean? So it's certain things that I can teach you, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody knows that knowledge to teach those things. And that's the problem. That's more so, you know what I mean? So
Come on now, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. I did not mean to cut you off. But hold on. Give me 1 second real quick. Am I tripping? DJ, did you just donated again, man? You did not have to donate again, my guy. Give it up for DJ one time, man. Popping a 20 bomb
Thank you,
in the
DJ.
motherfucking donation, my guy. You did not have to do that. I definitely do appreciate it, good sir, man, for holding it down. I gotta up this up. Hold on, man. You got me over here working overtime over here, man. I definitely do appreciate you, man.
go.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. I gotta put your name in the chat. Hold on, man. I put DJ up in the chat real quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So yes. Yes. Man, he threw me off what I was saying, DJ. He said for blessings from oh man, I cannot pronounce that. Is it Lejan? I think it's Lejan Tercerant. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce that. It is you and these French. Who is coming up with these? Is this French? It looks French. Okay. I apologize for that, not being able to articulate what that is. But yeah, so we're gonna keep it going, man. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. All right, so back to it. I forgot what the hell I was talking about here. Who was I on? K. KKKKK. All right, so great points, Trap. I really do appreciate those points. You hit it right on the head. I want to see what Kate has to say about this now. Could this have been prevented in your opinion, and if so, how could that be?
Absolutely. I mean, this a moral thing. This a parent thing. You know what I'm saying? If his, I mean, I don't know his home life is. I don't know, how his parent is that he lives with. I don't know the whole situation or why he was outside or anything like that. But my thing is, he didn't fear any parental guidance. Because if he did, he wouldn't have his butt outside stealing anything. Because I know coming up, you hear I'm telling your mama or I'm telling your daddy, it was like, oh no, 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 no. That was like constantly in the back of your head, of them finding out anything. Nowadays it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. Corey, nowadays it's like, so, and the parents be rocking with the kids half the time,
Yeah.
spending the money, whatever they bring back. So this is a moral issue to me.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say about that. Because I mean, I got a whole show on that. So.
Hey! I hear you. I hear you. And also, Black Sunflower says, right, K. Not only do we glorify it, we excuse it. I think that's a big one. We excuse it a lot. Vanessa, I'm coming to you. Could this have been prevented, and if so, how, ma'am?
Um, yes, I agree and disagree. Like, you could raise a kid how you want, but at the end of the day, they gonna do what they want to do. But since he was just only 13, I feel like it could have been prevented if he would have had some guidance. My brother, he got his kids the as young as 8. They out here cutting grass,
Mm-hmm.
um, and all type of stuff for money. I know kids that'll knock on the door to take your trash out, all kind of stuff. So I just feel like it was lack of guidance. And to piggyback off of Kay, like, he probably just didn't fear any parental statuses in his life.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. It doesn't seem like he had any fear of any consequences coming to his direction, or at least, again, not to this magnitude. I'm sure he probably couldn't imagine this, but again, this is big, grown folks' business. It's grown man business right here, man. Y'all have to make sure you know what you're doing and what you're signing up for. Because I know I was young too, and I did some crazy stuff, Steve. And yes, I could have lost my life for some of that stuff that I did, right? But just not knowing any better, just not knowing. I was a little kid trying to play a grown man's game. So with that being said, how could this have been prevented, or even could it have been prevented? And if so, how do you think it could have been, Steve?
Just for the record, I was not present when you was cutting up. Hey, but on some real shit, like, I think we was talking about this shit the other day, a couple of days ago. A stricter parental guidance, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if it's one parent in the household, at least involve like the uncles and aunts or something, like kind of like it used to be back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because like Kay said earlier, on some real shit, when somebody said they gonna tell your mama, boy, I'm talking about like chills down your spine, hairs on the back of your neck standing up. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got to worry about this person whooping your ass before you get home. And then if you got a father in the house, you got to worry about mama whooping your ass. And then tenderizing your ass. Let me go ahead and get that right. Tenderizing your ass. And then you go get in the tub. As soon as you get out of the tub, daddy on your ass.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we go back to where it was, instead of people nowadays, or parents nowadays being so scary of their kids, and just pushing them off and pushing them on social media versus actually disciplining them and leading them in the right way, I think that's one way to prevent that shit. You know what I'm saying? From getting out of hand in the future.
Like I said, lack of morals.
Lack of morals. That's what Kay said. I hear you, Kay. I hear you. Let it be known, man. I want to thank everybody in the building as well. Let me thank Trap Kaya Mill, Vanessa, and Steve G for coming through. I really do appreciate y'all for coming through and holding it down, as well as everybody in the chat. I see you, Black Sunflower, and DJ for the show sponsor, man. Just dropping it, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for supporting the black business, man. I appreciate you, homie. And now let me get to Black Sunflower real quick. And she says, I was just about to say the same. Where are the mentors? Where are the? Well, they probably was in bed at 3-something in the morning. That's where they was at. But maybe I'm wrong. All right. So what we about to do? It probably was working a job, doing all the things that they. I mean, mentors are not super creatures. They're not superpower people, right? They are people who do a good thing and try to get people on the right path.
They don't take over for the parents.
They don't take over. You still have to be a parent. You know what I mean? You can't. They can't raise your kids, because a lot of times mentors have their own families. So it's you know, you just can't happen. You got to be there. You got to support. And you got to pull through. So. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump over to this next one real quick, because I know, Vanessa, you got to go real quick, or are you still good?
I'm good for another 10 minutes.
All right, they about to fire you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this thing and make it happen. I appreciate
wasn't
you.
Involved. It wasn't me.
I appreciate you, Vanessa, for being here. I really do. So let me go ahead and drop in on this other video. We got another video to watch, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about this thing. Copy that. Oh, wait, actually, let me cue this up real quick. Is this the one? Yep, it is. All right, here we go.
Hey, bro, get out.
This body cam footage shows one deputy standing off to the right as the other threatens to spray the rapper with a chemical if he stays in the car. Then suddenly, it escalates.
You take off in this car, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna make it super easy on you. You put this car in drive, you're getting one whack to the chest. I don't care what you got. I don't care if you got on you. But guess what, bro? Now you got to deal with it. But if you pull some you're gonna take one to the chest.
With his hands raised, the rapper asks, "Why do you want to shoot me?"
You gonna comply or no?
Comply with?
If you move your hands from right there, you're in trouble.
So you gonna shoot me? I'm sitting in the damn car, bro.
At this point, the deputy calls for backup.
Move your hands from right there, and you're done.
So I'm under arrest or what, bro? You got guns.
You are most definitely 1,050% detained.
All right, yeah, it is a little laggy right now. I don't know why it's on a delay, but we're gonna keep it moving. Nevertheless, well, we'll take off this red tint. We'll see if we can do that. All right. So with that being said, I guess it's all around. All right. Okay. You want to act up? Okay. There it is. God damn. Woo. All right. It's not easy hosting the show, but we still got to make it do what it do. So, Trap, man, what is the difference between a goddamn police and a thug? I mean, which one did we just see? Did we see a police or did we see a thug, good sir?
Man, we just saw a thug, you know what I'm saying? Like that was abuse of power. I mean, bro, you broing this man and you know all this other stuff, and like wasn't it Mace at first?
It was Mace at first, yes.
Like, bro, what happened to the maze? You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Nah, I want to pop a cap in your ass."
he like, you know what? This is a good opportunity.
Yeah,
you see this brother? I got my body cam. Yeah, all right. Let me make this look right. Like I had them. You already had them. Man, you was already, which shows me he know possibly a little bit of how to be a good cop. You know what I mean? Like in a sense,
yes.
Like you knew you had the maze. You did the textbook study.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then something in your head said, you know what? Let me go past my taser, grab this Beretta, and I'm gonna put one in your chest. I'm gonna aim it, bro. I'm gonna put one in your chest, bro. First, I'm gonna make your eyes. Now I'm finna put one. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna murder you.
Yeah.
So like, come on now, that's a thug. He was a police at first. I say he was both.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Police thug.
Yeah, not the police thug, Vanessa. Because I agree with Trap, man. He obviously initially he stuck to the training. He went to the training, but then he was like, "F the training. I want to get into this real world," as Steve was saying, Call of Duty realm. I want to get into this Call of Duty stance real quick. So the question is, police or Thug. What did you see there?
It was giving Thug. 100%. It's just the way he was talking. It's just,
Just not the professionalism, right? It just took all the
nah, it was
professionalism
very
out.
unprofessional. It was like he was talking like a homeboy.
Like he saw
Yo, you touch my Doritos again, I'm gonna put 2 in your chest. I'm just letting you know. I'm tired of coming in here to an empty bag. Touch my Doritos. No, I agree, Vanessa. Yeah, he was talking like he was talking to a homeboy. That's crazy. What said you, Steve? Man, did we just witness a police, a thug that just really was looking to use his firearm?
Hey, I say it's both, man. I really agree. I agree with Vanessa, but definitely with Trap. I say it's both, man, because he started off the right way, and then you didn't see what happened or what words was exchanged in that cut between the mace and the gun. But you know what I'm saying? He probably took offense. But in the back of my mind, I was laughing because I was like, man, his ancestors from back in the day probably snapped in his head like, get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get that nigga. Even though you in LA, get that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the chance. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I think it was both. I think it was both.
Okay, so Kay, do you agree? Do you think that the ancestors popped in his head and said, "Oh, you were uppity, huh?" And decided to teach him a lesson? What are we are we dealing with a police or a thug here? which one are we dealing with in this instance, ma'am?
Now you know they are thugs. Ain't no such word as police. That's just a label that's across their uniform to trick people into thinking that they nice people. I just can't believe that it happened again.
Yeah, I'm just glad that Trap. I'm just glad he didn't get shot in that instance, because we see people get shot for less. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I already came to you, Trap. I'm sorry. I was about to tee you up with the question, but I forgot I started with you, good sir. But yes, Kay, I definitely do agree with you, man. I'm just glad that we aren't reading about another rapper shot in the streets, man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, Steve, I'm gonna come right back to you. Why? Because I agree with Trap, man. It seems like he went by the book in the beginning, but then he ended up escalating. So why this level of force? And I believe it was all for a tag violation.
I think what it was, the rapper and the cop probably went to school together. They went to high school together, and the rapper used to bully him. I think that's what it was. So, in a sense of abuse of power, definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's where that shit clicked in his head. It was like, oh, you ain't gonna pay attention. You're not gonna acknowledge me as a cop. I'm gonna put two in your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much. Police supposed to uphold the law. They're supposed to serve and protect, serve, whatever the saying is in whatever city, right?
Yeah.
But I think what it is like the cop reversed the role and tried to get down on the rapper's level. Not saying that rappers are not intelligent, but he reversed the role and was talking to him like he a hood dude versus keeping it professional and actually keeping his job. You know what I'm saying? So that's where he messed up on that. So
Oh yeah. He started dropping that slang. Hey G, you want me to pop one in you? Huh? Undone? Huh? Undone? You want some of this? Yeah, B.
Son.
Pew pew. Everybody gonna die. Vanessa, do you think that this level of force, if it was for a violation for a tag, do you think that this level of force was necessary?
No, and I'm definitely gonna piggyback off of Steve because the last question you asked, I was finna say like it was given I was bullied in high school, and I'm finna get back at all the black folks. Like that's what the energy that was given. I don't know what happened in between the clips, but I don't know what the man said to him to make him go off like that.
That's a great question. That is a great question right there. K Mill, like I said, if it was for a tag violation, a simple tag violation, right? Why this level of force?
Ever since Trump sat up there and stood there with all the police officers and told them not to be nice to criminals, if instead of protecting their head to put in the police car, shit been going rampant ever since.
Yeah. Well, I did.
It's like they got their superhero cape on. They protecting who? I don't know who they protecting because the neighborhoods that they supposed to be protecting, they not protecting at all.
Mm. I hear you. Where's that timid side at again? I missed it. Where shot is? I missed that shot. Okay. I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you.
No, I ain't.
Pew, pew, pew. Everybody gonna die.
Pew pew, everybody gonna die. Hey, Trap man, I'm gonna come over to you real quick and ask you, like, again, if this was just for a tag, and if you hear the whole time, he's like, dude, what for? What are you gonna shoot me for? What are you doing? Why is this happening? They did not explain to him. It was a simple tag violation. To me, it sounds like they did what they did, and then they searched for a reason to do it, right? Or a reason to justify what they were doing. But I'm gonna ask you, Trap, why this level of force if it was just for a tag violation?
I definitely agree with what Kay said. I believe that could definitely be a huge contribution to reasons why officers go and act beyond their force. And with that being said, like, he took matters in his own hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, if treating a criminal in a wrong way, like, what determines a criminal? Like, I'm not a judge. You're a cop. You know what I'm saying? So a person got to be convicted with a crime before he can even be labeled as a criminal, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Not just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. It's just some bullshit. Because if that was said, that means anybody, like, I can have my tag light out and I can get pulled over, and I'm like, fuck, gun about to be pulled out on me, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Even if I got my pistol that I'm legally allowed to have, you know what I'm saying? Gun about to be pulled out on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my tag light out that I ain't even know about, that you could have just told me about, and I could just show the court the receipt and take the ticket away. You know what I'm saying? But instead, you want to take my life away? Like, this is wild. Like, so, like,
Yeah.
and that's just what you get when people want to take matters in their own hands. Again, he was starting to route the textbook way. And I don't even know if the mace was even necessary, but hey, I'll take some mace. You know what I'm saying? Like, but before you pulling a gun out on me for pulling me over for my tag light, like, what? Besides me trying to end your life, there's no reason for you to meet me with deadly force at all.
Yeah,
I can even have my pistol right here in the passenger. I have a license to carry it, even if I don't. Some states don't require a license. It's open carry. So what is the reason for you to pull a pistol and talking about you gonna put one in my chest? Like, there's no reason for that.
Yeah, I agree, man. And then, like you said, there are certain situations that would warrant a cop pulling out a weapon, and that was not one of those situations. Just based off of him asking why did you just come up to my door and open it? Why did you? Because I'm sure they would have knocked on the window. Hey, roll down the window. It could have been business as usual, but they took it to a level which I don't think it needed to go. But we'll see, man. Hopefully they'll be in there and they will definitely let it be known. You good?
Yes, I can answer one more question.
All right, one more question. All right. Well, let me go ahead and get to this question. I'm gonna come right back to you. Prophet, real quick. So I'm gonna ask you real quick, Vanessa. Why didn't the partner intervene? There was another another cop that was there at the time. Why didn't he intervene in that situation and try to de-escalate things?
Who really knows? He could have been new. He couldn't. He probably was scared. You know, that's probably how they handle those type of people. So he just want to let him do his thing. I really don't know.
Okay. I just wanted to let you get your chance to get in there, but I'm gonna come to you, Steve. If you gotta go, just go ahead and go. Just say bye, or whatever. We'll let you go. I know you gotta get back. Doing
Bye.
what you're doing.
See y'all next Sunday.
See you. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate you, Vanessa. Have a great day.
Bye, Vanessa.
All right. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to you, Steve. Black Sunflower. If you want to jump in, feel free to. I think it's the same link. So why didn't his partner intervene to step in and say, hey, chill out, man, chill out. Let's, it's not that serious.
I think, like I said before, I think it's because we don't know what was said in between that little cutscene. You know what I'm saying? And in the cutscene from the mace to the gun. But with that situation, old buddy probably bullied the partner in high school too. So they on beat together. So they gonna take advantage of the situation. They gonna abuse the power. That's what I think.
Yeah. So what? Okay. So what? I mean, what do you think would have been said that would have gotten one cop riled up, but not another? Because I think that if it was something that would have been said to warrant a gun being raised, that both of them would have reacted in that manner, right?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't show what the other cop was saying or doing. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have a weapon in his hand or nothing.
Mm-mm.
It looked like he was standing back, just to deflect or apprehend, like when he stepped out the vehicle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't show that part. But I think what it was is they was talking shit. In the meantime, in between time, a backup coming, and then the cop walked up on the escalated scenario. But then on all the other clips, you see the pastor or the rapper, you know what I'm saying? He's utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Hands up, everything. You know what I'm saying? So there's no telling. There's no telling what's going on.
Yeah, I agree with you,
But I
Gus.
say it's definitely an abuse of power.
All right,
They was about to reenact goddamn training day again, all of them.
You feel me? We got Prophet who said that the police are people too, and it's a job, probably tough one like fast food. So I'm always cautious when dealing with the cops because I don't know what they're dealing with because they do what they want. I agree with you 100%. However, I feel like, some jobs you just have to have professionalism because of the amount of power that you have. You can't afford. I don't want to see cops lenient or not lenient, but I don't want to see cops going off of their emotion depending on what kind of day they have. I don't want to see doctors going off of their emotion depending on what kind of day that they have. I don't want to see judges going off of whatever, what I'm saying, based off their emotions. I need someone, if you're someone that can't control your emotions and you have a bad day and it dictates whether somebody lives or dies, you don't need that job. Go work somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Go work somewhere else because you have that power, and therefore it is your responsibility to do so. I understand people are people, and we have bad days. Call in. Hey, I can't come in today. All right? My wife, she getting on my back. She getting on my nerves. I can't do it. My husband getting on my nerves. I can't do it. I'm just off right now. Whatever it is, besides just going out there and doing that. Yo, go ahead, Steve.
I was thinking, like just watching the video over, it was by a weed dispensary or something. I want to say they mentioned that, or the news mentioned it, or something like that, right? Wasn't that in the area of a weed dispensary? So
they did say, I think it was in the area of a weed dispensary.
And so with that being said, I think that the cop escalated because, for one, he probably went to the weed dispensary. Who knows? But he probably went to the weed dispensary, bought some stuff. He probably flamed up. You never know. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to be behind the wheel anyway. You know what I'm saying? In that regards, if that was a scenario, so the cop took that as an advantage of, like, not illegal search and seizures, but what they call that shit?
Probable cause.
Probable cause. Yeah, definitely. I think that's where it probably started from. You know what I'm saying? Because of the tag and then that, and then everything just escalated from there.
So yes, I agree with you. However, he was, I believe, in California, weed is legal, right? So they shouldn't. And he said, "Hey, look, I didn't spark up anything. I got weed. We're here in a place where weed is legal. So the whole I smell weed shouldn't have even been a factor there at that point. You know what I'm saying? At least I believe it should have been a factor because you're in a place
Did
that
he even
allows.
say that?
Yes.
The officer said that he smells weed.
Yes, he did mention the smell of weed. Yeah. But
Okay.
that's when he retorted with, "Well, we're in California. Like, yeah, I do got weed in here, but I haven't smoked anything. I haven't smoked anything or nothing." So, So I think that I think they made a bad move because how do you go for that? That wasn't even a charge. The charge was a license plate violation, I believe, a tag violation. So even if you say that route, that wasn't even something that they even, I feel like they just they did something wrong, and they needed to figure out how to cover that up, right? Or do you agree, Black Sunflower? And if so, also, hold on, let me welcome in Black Sunflower to the podcast. How are you doing? It's
Hey,
always lovely to
I'm
see
good.
you. How you doing today? Good.
Good.
All right,
Good.
that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I see the Power Ranger shirt. Oh, you can't.
Hey,
That,
I was eyeing that. I
didn't know if that was supposed to be subliminal or not, based off our conversation before. But I'm gonna let that slide. Yeah.
This was definitely my favorite show as a kid.
Okay, all right. That's
Definitely.
what we're gonna go with that one. Then we'll go with that one. They need a traffic police without guns that just writes tickets in certain ranks with guns, which would be backup. Okay, that's not a bad idea, man. You take that
I
part out
thought
of
they
it.
had that though.
They do, I think.
I thought
Like
they had that.
meter maids are
Yeah.
pretty much, ain't that? Well, no, they can't stop. They can't do traffic violations though. So they don't have that
They
type
got
of
different
department.
tiers though. So they got the meter maids, and then they got the ones that just write tickets, and then it escalate from there.
Yeah, but I don't. The meter maids just deal with the meters. I think.
but meter maids do write tickets though.
They write tickets
They
based off.
they write tickets, but they on foot.
Yeah, but they don't do traffic infractions. They're not doing your speeding. They're
Right.
not doing your tags.
They're not pulling you over.
Yeah, they can do it, but you got to be still parked or something like that in the wrong spot. I think that's what they kind of handle. They're not like the cops that could do because I think it's the city cops. I think maybe the sheriffs can do it as well, and then I think the highway patrol. I think highway patrol can handle all public roadways, but I think the city just deals with the city. I don't think they do the highway and stuff, but yeah, something like that. But yeah, so yeah, I think that would be a good idea for that. No, I don't think it'd be a good idea. I think they should have a gun. I take it back. I rationale shit in my head sometimes. It sounds good on paper, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to do that shit because you're probably going to meet somebody on a bad day that want to do some shit. I think you should have the right to protect yourself. However, I think that it just shouldn't be the first option. You know what I'm saying? I think he had the, he was good when he with the taser and everything like that. So it looks like Trap is going to sleep. So I'm gonna hit Trap with the why didn't his partner intervene? Did I already hit you with that?
No.
All right, why did his partner intervene, man? He's like, I want you to doze off on me.
Because he agreed with what was going on. Simple.
He co-signed it, huh?
Yeah. Silence is a form of agreement. So when one is silent in an act of wrongdoing, they agree with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's just what it is.
Okay.
Unless Lee is involved.
I ain't even invoking that name because that motherfucker will pop up. It's been pretty blissful. Kay, why didn't the partner intervene when Steve, man, well, he be starting shit.
You know what? He hasn't popped up, have he?
It's a reason.
You heard his feelings, huh?
And we gonna leave that reason alone.
Yeah, he got blocked already.
Why didn't the partner see Steve and swell the shit up? Why didn't the partner intervene, Kay? Why didn't? Please tell me.
Because it's something that they do every day, all day. Harass folks. I mean, it's bad enough, they don't look at us as being human, so, when they get a little bored, they want to stir some trouble up. So that's what they do. Create scenarios.
Yeah. And what says you, Black Sunflower? Why didn't there was a cop that was on the side? He didn't say anything. I don't even think he drew his weapon. So it couldn't have been that much of a life-threatening situation where you had a cop that didn't even pull their weapon. Why? Because to me, a gun is not supposed to be used for compliance, right? It's you got your mace. That's one thing, but you're not supposed to draw on with deadly force in order to get someone to comply. So
right. That other guy,
go ahead.
Yeah, he definitely the aggressive cop definitely just had an ego. It was an ego issue because I guess the first cop that opened his door, the quiet cop or whatever. He opened his door, and the guy wasn't complying or whatever. But that's when the other cop stepped in. But I feel like the guy who was getting arrested, I feel like he was kind of spitting knowledge, like, hey, y'all can't do that. And so when he realized, like, hey, I'm not supposed to do that, hey, you not supposed to do that, like, he kind of like backed off instead of, but I don't like the fact that he didn't stop the aggressive cop, like, hey, chill out, like, we really not, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yes.
But man, look, I don't know. I kind of agree with Vanessa at the same time, how she was saying, like, oh, he could be a new cop. It could be anything. That's probably the first situation that he's been in like that. And seeing that shit firsthand, you kind of in shock. You don't know how to react and stuff like that, because as much as they might teach you how to deal with aggressive like people who are not officers, civilians, they probably not teaching you how to deal with aggressive officers. Like, how am I gonna check you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I check my partner? Like, I can't, like, I'm gonna go back to work, and they're gonna talk about me, and they're gonna treat me like this, like, fear, basically, bottom line, fear. I think it was fear.
I think you're 100% right, because I think that there is a culture, and I think inside of that culture, it doesn't allow you to stand up for what's right a lot of the times. So I definitely do agree with you on that one. And I think that was the last question for that one. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right out of that one. I got one more for you guys. Actually, I'm gonna throw an audible real quick. Has the Roosters come home to rest or whatever they be doing when they come home? Did they do that? Because Trap, man, I'm looking in the news, man, and they keep saying that damn Biden has gotten some classified information at his house. What is that about?
Man, I couldn't tell you much. I just guess, man, it ain't surprising. You know what I'm saying? They getting that position of power. It's just abusive of power, man. This ain't shocking.
That's just,
man, just abusing their power that they got.
Yo, why wouldn't he just, like, when he seen the shit hit the fan with Trump, why was he not trying to get that up out of there? Why was he just sitting there chilling, like he knew there was some documents out there? Why would he do that?
Because when you're in a position of power, you think that you're untouchable. You think that, can't nobody look in your backyard.
And they did. They turned up some stones and everything. Black Sunflower.
Oh, yeah.
I can't understand. Again, man, it's such a crazy relationship with Trump, Black Sunflower, because he does a lot of crazy shit, but he also unearths a lot of crazy shit. So what do you do with someone like a Trump, man?
Listen, I didn't vote for Trump, but I don't think that Trump is one. He ain't the worst one to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Trump is open and blatant, but you got the worst ones that you got to watch for is the motherfuckers who are sneaky with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll show you one face and it'll be, and you a Trump in real life. You really what Trump is showing us, but you just do it with a different face on. Like, Trump has been Trump the whole time. The whole time. Before he even ran for president, Trump was Trump. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew who Trump was. That's why it was like, nah. But you got people, and I can't even say like Biden. I don't really pay attention to politics like that. I ain't gonna lie, but like,
there it is.
Everybody's like, oh, pick the lesser. Who the hell is the lesser?
Come on now. Come on.
Pick the one who don't show it the most. Like, who is the lesser? Biden has said pretty much the same shit that Trump has said.
True.
My ass almost voted for Kanye. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, damn.
Hey.
Oh, damn.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Hey, imagine
Kanye
what Kanye would have
2024.
been saying then, Steve. We thought he was
We
on
might
this
as well get
Kyrie
Kanye
Irving
in there.
tip in. What the hell would he been saying at that point in time? So yeah, man, I just find it crazy, Steve, that all this is going on, and he himself said that, hey man, other presidents have done it. This guy wasn't even president; he was only vice president. So again, like, how do you deal with the Trump? I mean, just being that he's part truth, part lies. I mean, what do you do here?
Hey, what's done in the dark is brought to light. That's all I can say. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
That happens to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I think I hate to agree with shit, but yeah, Trump, yeah, he was just straightforward with that shit. I mean, like, out of all the presidents, bro, and I've been around for a lot of goddamn presidents. You know what I'm saying? Like right after I think Roosevelt, but
Okay.
anyway, or Nixon, my bad. I said Roosevelt. That's a
I'm about to
long
say,
ass
man,
time
that was
ago.
a
But anyway,
long
Yeah,
time.
I was
Like, how
trying
old
to
are
with
say
the
you
with
threw
the
back
whole
some years.
situation. You said what, Kay?
Africa?
I said you threw back some years.
Oh yeah. But it's just like just dealing with all the other presidents. It was always stuff unearthed or uncovered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like the shit that we was taught about in the military, that's illegal to even look at it if you don't have a need to know. You got that shit at your house where anybody can get a hold of that shit. It's just crazy. It's just mind boggling.
Yeah.
Damn,
You know what I'm saying?
Black Sunflower, can I get a ring?
I got you.
Hey
I
man,
got you.
my family terrible with sharing. You got Chris or Trap. You got Black Sunflower is terrible at sharing food,
all in,
man.
she all into it too. I'm up here like, damn, is you
Yeah,
good?
yeah, the gristle, getting the gristle out of the thing. Sorry to interrupt you, Steve. What was you saying?
No, hey, abuse of power. That's all I
Abuse
can
of
say.
power. That's what I'm thinking the same exact thing. But we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing moving. We got one more topic. Hopefully y'all don't mind covering it with me real quick. It's a kind of out there topic. It has to do with sex, lies, and videotapes. Well, not no videotapes, but sex and lies. We're gonna take a quick look at it real quick, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna discuss what the hell's going on around here. And we're out here.
Fire officers are Patrol Officer Megan Hall, Patrol Officer Juan Lugo Perez, Sergeant Henry Ty McGowan, and Sergeant Lewis Powell, okay? Center right, Detective Seneca Shields on the right. According to the allegations made in the internal investigation, Hall engaged in a sexual relationship with Magliocco, Powell, Holiday, Lugo, McGowan, and Shields, which was not reported to leadership. Here's more for you. They engaged in a sexual relationship while on duty inside city-owned property. Again, that from News Channel 5 in Nashville. Hall also reportedly exchanged explicit photos with McGowan, Holiday, Magliocco, Shields, and Cherble.
Feel me. All right, so we're back live in effect.
Y'all gonna have to tell me what happened because I'm the type to do my homework right
You
before
cut
the
Trump
assignment
off.
is due.
Okay. Bet
So
that. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me fix this real quick. Like, I think that's gonna mess up the name, but we'll go with it anyways. Is it this one? All right. My computer's acting a little slow.
There you go.
All right. Let me see if I can go
is
back
it
It's
to
the
back.
this.
computer or the operator?
Ooh, a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of both.
I think I found Megan Hall.
a little bit of both here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. I'm trying to get it to where your name is popping up, but Ecamm is running a little slow on me. So there we go. All right. So
There you go. It's up.
basically, Black Sunflower. There was this lady that was getting down with a lot of people in the force, and they didn't report it. So there was a lot of things going on. Trap man. Are you mad at this situation right here?
Oh, hell no. She trying to live her best life. Fuck
Live
I'm
her
mad
best.
for. You only live once. Like, you know what I'm saying? She I don't do no slut. I don't do the slut shaming. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Like, hey, live your best life. I don't pay your bills none of that. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on
Like,
now.
hey, a woman's choice, what she do with her body is her choice. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I can't even speak on that. You know what I mean? Like, she had some sexual fantasies that she wanted to experience.
Come on.
Like, hey, she wanted to see what it was like to be with a brother or two. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey,
Dog
Latino, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm
K9
saying?
unit.
They go back to the culture. You know what I'm saying? We're back home with the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. Like,
I hear that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I hear that.
We get rid of that stigma. Like, she want, you know what I mean? She want to do her. It's hot season.
It is the time to do it. I feel you on that one, man. It is time to do that. And Kay, man, I mean, I think they did get in trouble for not reporting it. Should they even have report? I mean, why would you even report that?
Because the whole body cam set up there and called it. So you might as well have reported it. I mean, she went through the whole department.
Yeah.
The whole was working her way through the whole department before she got caught.
The janitor like, damn, man, I was up next. Why they get caught?
My thing is, I want to know what the explanation was when she went home after her husband caught it on news.
Oh man, yeah, there were a couple of them that were married. So yeah, that could have been that's quite a conversation right there.
I mean, just look at it. You being at home, you know, thinking your spouse is going to work. You come home from work, cut the news on, and that is flashing on.
Damn. You just kissed this broad in the mouth. Wait a minute. Told me that was Chinese food I was tasting over there. Extra sauce.
Hey, I know it was that one brother in the department that was like, no.
That was that sweet and sour.
He looked up. He still got his job.
Damn. Black sunflower.
That sweet and sour sauce.
So should the citizens Black Sunflower get a refund for their taxes, man? This is tax dollars that they've been going on. That's the only part that I'm like, okay, pause on that, because this was during, you know, the time where the citizens are paying them to be doing certain jobs, but definitely not the one she was doing, for them to provide the services, not the one she was providing. No, Black Sunflower, should the taxpayer get their money back?
Do you think they're gonna get their money back?
Not well, I'm asking, should they though? Should they? Should they get a refund? Or at least a copy of the tape?
A copy of the tape. I would hey.
I know. Do like they did the R. Kelly tape and put it out there on social media.
Listen.
Oh, that shit was on MySpace, Joe. I'm telling you.
It was still social media.
That's that Menace to Society. I got the tape. Dude, I got it. Yeah, what were you saying, Black Sunflower? Oh, I'm sorry. Right when you took a bite.
You definitely did. But I mean, yeah, in a way, but that's gonna be hard to do. They not finna get no refund. Get in the tape. Just get in the tape.
Yeah, we definitely know they are not getting a refund off of that. Not at all. But you know, I mean, in a hypothetical world, maybe they should get a little refund. And Steve, last question to you: is it safe to say she's not a racist cop?
Apparently not. She's loving and giving to all. So, I just say, hey, she with it. She with it. She with the fuckery. But I say she probably get fired. Well, she's part of the 5 that got fired. Yeah. She might as well just go ahead work for a rapper. Just go to a music video.
Why did she get fired?
You know what I'm saying? She'd be like,
well, because apparently it's against the policy.
And no job.
It's against protocol, and there was 2 sergeants on the team, so she had 2 people of seniority above her.
Yeah,
so
fraternization.
Oh, okay.
She literally was working her way to the top.
Real talk.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna have to go watch that again. Yeah, she should have just gotten into the music industry.
I'm gonna come over there and be like, do. You want to catch two to the
Do
chest?
an
Bow,
OnlyFans
bow.
page.
That's what I'm gonna
She
do.
got the OnlyFans page. She gonna make some money.
Yeah, only
Call
man.
me.
She'll make some
Hey,
broker
Trap,
bucks.
I'm looking for that motherfucker right now.
What's the handle again, man?
That's what it do. She might as well drop the OnlyFans page and make it work for herself.
You feel me? Well, I definitely do agree, and I do enjoy, and I do appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Trap, Caramel, Black Sunflower, Vanessa, and Steve for coming and holding it down for the one time. Thank you for everybody in the chat holding it down as well. Hopefully this was an entertaining time for you guys. I had fun. Hopefully you all have fun as well. Thank you. A special big thank you to DJ for being the show sponsor for today. I definitely do appreciate you, my guy, and thank you for the support. Trap, man, anything before we get up out of here, sir?
Hope everybody have a blessed week.
All right. Anything, K, for the folks out there before we start this new week, ma'am?
Enjoy your week. See you next week.
All right. And Black Sunflower, do you have anything for the people before we get up out of here?
Stay safe. Watch your kids.
Watch
Watch
your
your
kids.
kids. And just, have a good week.
All right. Watch your kids, hide your
Wait.
kids. They gotta do
What I do
everything,
want
man.
to say
Say
though? One
again?
thing I do want to say is it's amazing that you have people who literally are waiting for you to get on air every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a great thing. I think that this show is really where it needs to be
Growing.
right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. You have people who are just here to be here, like to hear what everybody has to say. And I think that's why it's so important to get more people on the show so that you can hear from everybody. Because as much as y'all like hearing from us, we would love to hear from y'all. I love to read the comments. I love to, interact with people in the comments and all the rest of that. I think that this show is dope. So.
Man, I thank you for saying that, because
Yeah.
I mean it's really you guys, because you guys definitely come out each and every day to come through and support the dream and to help me make it is what it is. So I definitely do appreciate each and every one of you all as well for coming through and holding it down and doing your thing, man. It is nothing without you guys. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, Black Sunflower, for that. I really do appreciate that.
Shout out to DJ.
You almost made me cry on
That
that
was
one.
so sweet.
Yeah, I almost cried. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad these shades is extra dark. I was trying to hide my little lip quiver behind the mic, but I was about to cry. I'm crying. Steve, I'm gonna cry when I get in the car. Steve, man.
You know we love you. Come on now.
Oh man, I appreciate it. Steve, man, anything before we get up out of here, good sir?
Hey, everybody, man. Man, this was a excellent episode. Like, it just took it up like 10 notches, you know what I'm saying, from what it was before. I just want to say, everybody that's been watching, and if you're watching right now, hit that like button. I almost said something else, but I'm gonna keep it PG. Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying, because it's going up from here.
Yes, sir. Let them know if they don't know now. They know. I definitely appreciate, again, the panel, the one and only Trap. You can't get him nowhere else. You actually can, but he's here with me right now, so you can't get him nowhere else right now. Mill, same thing. Black Sunflower, same thing. I really do appreciate you. And Steve G, my guy, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through and holding it down. Thank you for whoever just hit that like button. I seen it go up. You caught it at the last second. I thank you for that. And everybody for coming through that's in the chat. And again, for the show sponsor, DJ, for coming through and supporting the stream, man. Until next time, I love you all. Zip it up and zip it
up and zip it out.
Peace out. Oh, I don't think. Oh wait, no, I didn't set it up. Where's my thing at?
We have.
Pulp Fiction
Take a
thing still
shot
up
for the
there.
panel in the
Yeah,
comment
hold on,
section.
man. Take a shot real quick or something, cause
This for y'all, man.
I
For
don't
the
think I
Ace of
got it.
Spades game.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
This is technical
Good
difficulties
Lord,
at the
dude.
moment.
Is that water?
What you
Let the
drinking?
bottles,
What you got?
man.
Some
Is that
Hennessy
water?
Black?
Are you
Bottles.
staying hydrated?
I don't think mine is water. You know what? I might not have an ending.
Dude, if it's water, drink it like that girl in that episode of Atlanta.
Hey, your
Okay.
daddy's mistress, she got you. She hit your panel. She changing
Man.
stuff.
Yeah, she over here, she sabotaged me, man. I ain't got no ending. Well, I guess
Sabotage.
you know what? Can I build one right now? No, I can't build one right now. Can I build one right now? No, I can't build one right now. I don't know.
Good.
Build
My
a
fat ass ate a whole pizza. I'm not gonna stop.
Where your gas at, Steve?
I'll catch y'all later, man. Zip it up and zip it out. Peace out.